Okay, everyone. Today I want to show you the types of the sentence. So, according to the structure in English, there are simple sentence, the complex sentence, and the compound sentence. So let's start with the question: what is a sentence? It is a group of words that expresses a complete thought or ideas. Sure, it is joined by many words, and those words are the subject and the predicate. The subject is the person or thing who do or does the action, and the predicate is the verb. Yeah, it is the action that the subject does, and a sentence is composed of at least one independent clause. One independent clause is also a simple sentence that has subject and a verb at least. And we have two types of clauses. Yeah, we have independent clause and we have dependent clause. Independent clause has the subject on its own, and it also has a verb, and it expresses a complete thought. When you read the sentence, it is the independent clause. You understand it fully. It makes sense. Yeah, and it can stand alone because it can make sense. It can stand alone. It does not depend on the other clause. For the dependent clause, it needs to depend on the independent clause to make sense. Without this, it cannot be meaningful. You do not understand the dependent clause if you see it written alone. Example: last night, Peter and Ferb were playing in the garage. Suddenly they saw a lady in black, so they hid under the table. When the door opened, they were relieved to see it is their mother. Last night, Peter and Ferb were playing in the garage. Yeah. So it is one independent clause. So you have to remember that one independent clause is one simple sentence as well. Why we say it is independent clause? Because it is meaningful by itself. You understand what it makes sense, what it's meaningful. Yeah. What do you understand from it? Yeah. Penis and verb is one subject, even though it is joined by an, but it is a plural subject. Yeah. And verb playing in the gardens, all those words are called predicate. Suddenly, they saw a lady in black, so they hid under the table. You see the word "so", everyone? Yeah. So we have two independent clauses or more independent clauses. Yeah. So it is called compound sentence. And what join the two independent clauses? Yeah, they are the coordinating conjunctions, and so is one of them. So when the two independent clauses are joined by coordinating conjunctions, like so, it is called compound sentence. Yeah. When the door opened, they were relieved to see it is their mother. You see, it is one independent clause and one dependent clause. It is called complex sentence. So let's see. When the door opened, it is dependent clause, and they were relieved to see it is their mother. It is one independent clause. You see, when the door opened, what happened when the door opened? So you do not understand fully about the meaning of this clause when it stands alone. So it needs the independent clause. They were relieved to see that it is their mother. Independent clause make sense by themselves. They can stand alone, and they help to make dependent clause understandable. So a simple sentence are composed of one independent clause. For example, I am proud to be a Filipino. See, I is the subject, am proud to be a Filipino is the predicate, and the predicate is composed of everything that that have the verb as the head word. Yeah, the verb is the head word in the group, so it is called predicate. So, am proud to be a Filipino, it is a predicate. There is in many Bagawa individuals who we can be proud of. Yeah. It is a simple sentence. Yeah. There is in many Bagawa are individuals we can be proud of. There is in many Bagawa are individuals. It is the simple sentence. Also, a Filipino domestic helper won Israel's is better. A compound sentence is composed of two or more independent clauses. And those independent clauses are joined by coordinating conjunctions like for and, no, but, or, yet. So, for talk about the reason, it is equivalent to because, and show the additional idea to the first idea, and no talk about two negative idea, two negative form or two negative ideas, and but talk about the opposite or talk about the choice or the alternative, and yet talk about the opposite as well, but it is unexpected opposite, and so talk about the result. For example, I study hard for I want to pass the exam. This means I study hard because I want to pass the exam. And my father is a policeman and he works full day. So, and he works full day here. It is the idea that add more information to my father is a policeman. Nor, I do not disturb you, nor will I live here. So, nor here, it shows the negative, the negatives in the two clauses. But its structure is rather strange because nor plus auxiliary verb and plus subject and plus main verb, that is the base form of the verb. Like nor will I live here. No plus will is the auxiliary verb, I here the subject, and live here, it is the base form of the verb. So it is rather difficult, so you need to understand it. But I study hard, but I failed the exam. Or you can buy this one, or you can buy that one. So it is the choice or the alternative. Yet it is unexpected opposite. I do everything for her. For many years, I have done everything for her for many years. I love her so much, but she ignores my honesty. Or we can say, yet she ignores my honesty. It is unexpectedly opposite. And so, it is the result. I study hard, so I passed the exam. So, pass the exam is the result of studying hard, right? Compound sentences. Sampaguita is the national flower of the Philippines, and mango is the national fruit. Jessica Sanchez reached the finals of American Idol, but she didn't win the competitions. You see, here you see and but, and here mango is the national fruit, is the additional idea to the first clause, the first independent clause. And Jessica and reached the finals of American Idol is the first, the first independent clause. And then when we want to introduce an opposite idea, we use but. But she didn't win the competition. See? it is the opposite idea to the first independent clause. And the complete sentences. Complete sentences are composed of one independent clauses and two or more dependent clauses. Yeah. The clauses are joined by coordinating conjunctions because that, when, who, where, therefore, although, even though, since. Because it is equal to for, it talks about a reason. That, it introduces noun clause that. Yeah. I think that he is a good man. See? Yeah. Or it is in the adjective clause. He is the man that I saw in the garage. Yeah. When it uses the term who, it joined to, it introduces the adjective clause, talk about a person, and where it is also in adverb clause or adjective clause, talk about the place, and therefore, it is in adverb clause, although adverb clause, even though adverb clause as well. Therefore, talk about the result, like so, and although, and even though talk about the opposite, like but or yet. Since it is term, it is when, equal to when. Complete sentences. Gabriel Moreno, whose grandfather is Germain Moreno, won a gold medal in the recently concluded Youth Olympics. You see, whose grandfather is Germain Moreno, it is an adjective clause, adjective clause. And Gabriel Moreno won a gold medal in the recently concluded Youth Olympics. It is the independent clause. See? Yeah. Since Gilas Filipinas joined the FIBA World Cup, Philippine basketball has been respected by the whole world. Since here it talk about the term, from since until World Cup, it is the adverb clause, and from Philippine basketball until a whole world is the independent clause. See, one independent clause and one dependent clause. It is complex sentences. Again, we have three types of dependent clause. We have noun clause, we have adjective clause, and we have adverb clause. But I will show you later because it is a little bit complicated. It needs time to understand. So let's go to the exercise here. So you identify whether the following sentences are simple, compound, or complex. 1. See? You can sing for a little bit. So now you can stop, or you can pause, and you do it by yourself. So now let's go for the exercise. We go to the answer. George Rizal and Andres Bonifacio are heroes of the Philippine Revolution. So what kind of sentence is it? Simple, compound, or complex? See? Can you give the answer? Yeah, it is a simple sentence because, you see, George Rizal and Andres Bonifacio is one subject, and it is joined by and, so it is a plural subject. And are heroes of the Philippine Revolution is the predicate, and it is the form of the simple sentence. And Gilas Filipino won against Senegal. What is it? Yeah, it is also a simple sentence. You see, Gilas Filipino, it is a subject, and won against Senegal is a predicate. Remember that predicate include everything that show about the action of the verb. So it may include the preposition, it may include the noun, or it may include the adverb. But it has the verb as the head. So one against cyclical, we have one that is a verb as the head of the predicate. Yeah. I always wanted to have a bike, but my parents wasn't able to give me. You see the word but, it is the coordinating conjunction, so it joined two independent clauses, so it is called a compound sentence, right? And 4, since the team lost, everyone comforted them. You see the word since here, it talks about the time, so it introduces the adverb clause. The adverb clause is one type of the dependent clause. Yeah. So since the team lost, it is one independent clause, and everyone comforted them is one independent clause. So there is one dependent clause and one independent clause. It is called complex sentence. The students are very intelligent. Yeah. You see one subject and one predicate, so it is simple sentence. 6. The Filipino supported the team. That is why Gilead's Filipinos got their place in the World Cup. Yeah. You see, that is why. Yeah. That is introduces the the adverb clause as well. It shows the reason. Yeah. So that is why Gilead Philippines got a place in the World Cup. It is an adverb clause. And it is the complex sentence. Her voice is pleasant to the ear, but yours is not. But here it is called the coordinating conjunction, and it talks about the opposite ideas, and it joins two independent clauses. So this sentence is called compound sentence. 8. All of us are proud to be Filipinos. Yeah, easy. Yeah. All of us is the subject, and are proud to be the Filipinos is the predicate. So it is simple sentence. The laptop broke down, so we got it fixed at the service center. So here it introduces the result of the first sentence. Yeah. And it joined two independent clauses, so this sentence is called compound sentence. Jules Rizal died for his country. Jules Rizal is the subject, and died for his country is the predicate. You see, died is a verb, and for is a preposition. His country is a noun of the preposition, but because the whole phrase here from died for his country, it showed action. So, and it is a slot. It is the verb slot. So it is called predicate. Yeah. It includes everything after the verb. So it is a simple sentence as well, because we have one subject and one predicate.